Using VETtrak for the very first time, especially after it's been freshly set up, means that there's some information you will need to enter, and some functions that you'll need to familiarise yourself with. If you have not already opened VETtrak, do so by double-clicking the VETtrak shortcut. Use the required information that you have been given to sign in. The default details are VETtrak as the username and tracker, TRAKKER, as the password. Now that we've opened VETtrak, let's familiarise ourselves with the user interface, or the UI for short. The left-hand side contains a quick list of commonly used areas of VETtrak, separated by categories. This is the VETtrak newsfeed. This contains direct links to the OzSoft website and will include important information that we make available to you. We can use this to announce webinars we might offer to explain new features in VETtrak, or upcoming changes that might affect how VETtrak is used, so you can know well ahead of time. In the bottom left-hand corner, there's some general information, including who the current logged-in user is. Right now, it's simply showing VETtrak and Tracker as the logged-in user, because we're using the default login information. These details can be customized using the security functionality of VETtrak, which will be detailed in a later tutorial. It also shows some date information, including last login, the date your VETtrak support expires, and when you last backed up your database, which can be quite handy to know. At the very top, there is a row of menus that allow you to navigate to anywhere in the VETtrak system, and a row of quick icons that open specific areas of VETtrak, as well as the Help and About buttons. The Help item can be accessed by either clicking this icon or navigating to the Help menu and selecting Help Contents. Alternatively, you can press the F1 key on your keyboard to open the help while using VETtrak, and it will open at a relevant page to you. The Help functionality serves as an interactive manual of sorts, where you can read more about functions of VETtrak and click on highlighted words to immediately jump to a page that explains more. It's immediately helpful for quick clarification on things that you feel might require further explanation. There is also the ability to search using specific key terms. The About button will open a window that displays information about your current VETtrak installation, most notably the current version. This can be important if you ever contact the OzSoft support center with an issue. You can also access this window by going to the Help menu and selecting About. Now, a very important area of the VETtrak UI is the Reporting State selector. It is a Dropbox menu at the top of the screen that allows you to select a specific state for your reporting needs. Because VETtrak is a nationally reporting system, selecting a state with this menu will put VETtrak in the mindset of that particular state's reporting requirements, highlighting certain fields and drawing attention to state-specific reporting rules. You can change this at any time when you're not entering data, and it will not exclude information. For example, if it has been set to Victoria, you can still view and edit information that might be relevant to New South Wales. Now that's enough information about the UI for now. It's time to enter the first bit of information you require into VETtrak, your company details. To do this, go to the Manage heading and select Configuration. This is the Configuration Manager of VETtrak, a back-end area where you can enter and edit details that get referenced all over the VETtrak system. We'll discuss this more in future tutorials. For now, we only need to interact with one heading. Locate the Organization heading and expand it by pressing the small plus symbol to the left-hand side. Now the item under here will say Default Organization. We will need to edit this, so right-click the words Default Organization and select Edit Organization Details. This is the Organization wizard. In here we can see all the relevant fields we need to enter in order to configure VETtrak to recognize and report our company's details. Some fields are self-explanatory, such as details like legal name, trading name, or your contact details, but others may need some clarification. The grid on the left-hand side is dedicated to state-specific reporting details, with a column separated by state to enter your RTO code, which is the identifier your organization uses for state reporting. Another important field is the National RTO ID, which is similar to the previous code, but obviously from a nationally reporting perspective. Finally, In the bottom left, you will need to select the provider type for your RTO from the list provided. Simply expand the menu to see the options. This kind of information would be provided to you as part of your registration process. Or alternatively, you can find out some of this information by using online resources, such as training.gov.au, where you can do an RTO provider lookup. Once you've satisfactorily filled out this page, you can feel free to press Next to continue through the process. The second page of this wizard covers the unique student identifier, which requires some prior setup in order to be completed. We have recorded a webinar that covers VETtrak's USI functionality, which is linked on screen now. If you're not yet ready to set up your USI information, press the Next button and disregard the warning, as you will return to set up this crucial information at a later date. On the next page, you can choose to import an organization image if you wish. This can be used within VETtrak reports to put your company logo on relevant documents, such as letters and invoices. Press Next to continue. This Finish page will confirm that when you press the Finish button, all of the information you've entered will be saved into your VETtrak database. Go ahead and press this now. As you have entered your information, the organization has now had its name changed from default organization to the company name that you entered. Keep in mind that you can come back at any time and right-click to edit your details, should you make a mistake or need to change information in future. Just be aware that changing a VETmis-based information can cause errors when reporting, so always be cautious when doing so. Thanks for watching this handy VETtrak tutorial.